This is the story of my time in Lazy Town. Let me say my name is Roger, just for sake of my identity. So, me and my family went on vacation, and we stopped for gas in a place called Lazy Town. As we entered, the policeman stopped us and told us we had to pay a toll. So my dad went to reach for his wallet. The policeman with a strange mustache completely unloaded a magazine of MG42 into my dad's chest. He was so riddled with bullets he looked like a filleted fish. Next was my mom. As she screamed in horror, he pulled out a hatchet, chopped off her arms and legs, and then sewed them in the opposite places. As she tried to run with her hands, she was grabbed and he had thrown a grenade down her throat, and then she exploded. Next was my sister, who escaped, but I found out later was lynched by the SJWs from Tumblr. So the policeman told me as he rubbed my shoulder, "You'll be rotten when I'm a policeman," and took me to his airship and showed me around. Then he pointed me to the dining room where a skinny man with Elvis-like hair was naked, chained to a metal post. The policeman revealed himself to be Sporticus. He said that it was is what it looks like when you go rotten. I replied, "How do you go rotten?" He said no words, but I pulled in his pants and sodomized me with his.
Holy shit!
Sodomized me with a 17-inch PP. Woke up in a pool of vanilla the next morning. It smelled funny. I tried to get up. Then I realized I had been chained up just like the other man. My butt hurt, so I looked under me. I was bleeding. What could it be? So I see it's your first time. My name is Rotten Roberto Carlos, and I have been Spartacus' plaything for about 47 years. It's good to have someone to talk to. It had been about 4 months since I had gotten used to my everyday playtime. My 45mm butthole is now about 40 centimeters, but as we worked out on the sky deck, working on the crops, Roberto 50 caliber handgun in the dirt. "What are you holding?" I got that diameter anally. "What are you holding?" Spartacus said. Roberto was a quick responder, so he pointed and pulled the trigger. He had blown off part of Spartacus's head. It looked like an apple with a chunk bitten out. But we had decided to get revenge. We had taken all the guns out of the airship and landed down to the town of Lazy Town. We saw all the people. This gets better.
Oh my god!
We saw all the people run to the mayor's office. We ran in there and cornered them. We shot out the mayor's kneecaps and then forced them to choose a citizen one by one and sodomize them to death with a chainsaw. After that, we took him, cut off his legs, and dragged him into the street light. We blew both of his arms off with a triple barrel shotgun that cut his face up with box cutters and hung him from the street light. Then me and Roberto Carlos shot ourselves simultaneously. Finally, the sweet release of death, the non-existence. Oh shit, I'm alive again. I was in the hospital and had a severe gunshot wound to the side of my head. That is the end of my story.